Welcome Adventures and Adventures by Day. I'm Dave, and today we're in beautiful Cartersville, Georgia. We are going into the Savoy Car Museum. This is a brand new museum, just opened a couple months ago in December. I hear they have Indy cars, NASCARs, cars from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. They even have a 2022 F1 car, I'm hearing. All kinds of great stuff in there. I can't wait to get started. If you're looking for good car content, give us the thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit subscribe. And let's go in and see what kind of cars they have. Join me on this car adventure. All right, we just got our tickets for Savoy here. General admission is $15. And we're here in the entranceway here. Beautiful museum here. And they have, we're in Cartersville, Georgia. And they have here some of the other beautiful museums here in Cartersville, which I've been to Tellus with their kids many a time. As you come in here, there is a painting of the Plymouth Savoy, which we saw outside. They found as they cleared the land here for the museum, and that's how the museum got its name, Savoy. So here's the lay of the land today, how it's laid out, and we're going to see everything today, the Great Hall, all the exhibits. I'm looking forward to it. So you all can experience the first time with me, as I've not been here before either. This is the first car as you come in. Oldsmobile curved dash runabout. Let's check this out in all its glory. (1903). This is the first mass-produced vehicle in the world. Very nice. Look at them. I guess the engine was in the back compartment here. And then here's the Georgia Tech fans will know what this is, the Rambo replica. Very familiar to the folks from this area. Look at the detail on that. Guess I should get a look inside some of these. Wow. Cars are very well kept, as you would expect. Got a little tech on the back there. This is for the entranceway. You got the Oldsmobile, and you got the Tech replica here. All right, IndyCar fans, if you follow IndyCar, you'll know this. Bobby Rahall's car, one of them. My friend and I are trying to figure out what year this is. Bobby Rahall, what year he drove this car. You know what's really nice is you can get really up close to the cars here. Put in the comments, let me know if you know what year this is, Bobby Rahale's car, what year this is from.
Didn't they call this the beer wagon?
I believe they did call it the beer wagon. Or maybe it's a year after he won the championship, since it's got the 1 on it. That would help narrow it down, I would think. Alright, we have solved the mystery. From 1988. So you drove those to win at Pocono. One thing I was commenting to my friend is that I love all the light in here. They built a lot of windows on top, so there's a lot of natural sunlight that comes in here. By the way, they're open 10 to 5 Tuesday through Sunday. They are closed on Mondays. I don't know if I mentioned that. Next car, we're going to check out this Trans Am here. Now I know they have the plaques behind the cars. This is probably the kind that would run out of Road America here in Atlanta. Wow.
They start getting a cramp. You can take away air. It's like a lumbar and a pressure support. They're in the seats for a couple hours.
Okay, I'm in here in a separate room with some older cars, not necessarily race cars, but. And you can tell from the video I'm not a car expert, so if I mispronounce something or give a wrong date, you let me know in the comments. But the signage here is really good, so I don't think you need to be a car expert to come here. They've got really good signage on what each car is, all the tech specs from the engine, and then why it may or may not be famous. As you can see, this is a 41 Thunderbolt.
Concept car?
Check out the design, the airflow here. It looks like it would be a Thunderbolt. That air would flow right over it. I mean, I haven't seen too many cars where their wheel wells have been covered. And then you see the slope back, and that shape is throughout the entire car. Look, it's even got the Thunderbolt on the door, the driver's door. I love the classic gauges in there. Over here we have a Ford Cabriolet. Wow. Very glitzy, glamorous, this car. You can look at something inside controls. 34 Caddy, convertible coupe. Side grills to it. Those are classic. closer look at those. And then rag top. So this was a 37 Zephyr. Must be an awesome car because it looks like it's from Indiana. Looks like a V12 by the engine emblem badge. Some days I think they have the hoods up on these cars, so we'll have to come back on a hoods up night, see some of the engines. I'm kind of fascinated by the inside. It's like so different than today's cars inside. There's a Studebaker.
The automobile world.
A Commander Land Cruiser. This is a large car. Just the engine compartment alone is half this car up front. But the for an older car on the inside here, you got a ton of room. Beautiful blue car.
That's a different color.
1940 shark nose. Six-cylinder. Another pretty large car for its day. You get a lot of people in there. There's a Chrysler 37. Seven-passenger limo. Custom built for one of the Chryslers. For Mrs. Chrysler. We gotta get a close-up of that. Look, rear windows.
I enjoy it.
Which is not super common at the time. One of the first cars with automatic door locks and windows. It's amazing. Okay, let's. Oh, there's a handle for the windows. Maybe the front had the power windows on it. There's a shape you don't see too much. Even the card table in there. Look at the shape of this car. Snap nose front. All were hand built. The Scarab. Truly a unique car. Alright, F1 fans. Wow. Technology on these things is amazing. Let me.
2022 F1 on display
Wow.
in America.
So if you want to see a 2022 F1 car, you either have to come here or go to a race.
What do you think the purpose of these little indentions in the tire is? I think it's to make water top of the tire.
Now, unlike the Indy car, they don't have the glass like an aero screen, or they
It's
do.
weird, dude.
And this is just a
Everyone's
model,
at the top.
No, no glass.
Top of the
no
tire.
glass, just a halo.
Or the mold that they do.
Or as some call it
Giving up 8 to
flip
make
flop,
the tread, right?
toe thong.
Of course, after 2 laps. that's-
11 or 8.
Yeah.
I'm on the Indy 500. Is that Lamar there or later?
Alright, now we're getting into the muscle car rooms here a little bit. This thing is awesome. Getting some Magnum PI vibes.
Look at that windshield wiper. Look at that.
Here's some more footage of the F40. So rare, this car.
Look how big the windshield is.
Worth a second look.
See the windows on the collection. So it works, man. Those windows
Just rather than the diaper.
Those windows slide.
And over here you have the Countach, the Lamborghini, the Lambo, as the kids say.
Yeah.
87. This is a very wide car.
Oh wait, this one's from the car.
This thing is amazing too.
It looks like a Dottie. Yeah. Or you think it's different? No, it was like that.
Another rear engine car, kind of like the F40 over here, next to huge engines in the back. And then you've got the, I don't know if you can see the fan right here behind the driver's seat, the bucket seat here in the Countach. Just one huge fan, and then you've got the engine takes up the whole rear compartment.
That's the one like the one I saw on picture before, except this one's got bigger tires.
And you got the big wing on the back.
Got stuff to do, John.
It said it was low.
Nothing getting better than these two cars here. We have an electronic truck Viridian, I believe it's pronounced. The cab is very nice. I'm liking this truck. Hello. I knew my friend would be down here looking at the 1970 Richard Petty Superbird. These cars were renowned to be able to run 200 miles an hour off the showroom floor, and they dominated NASCAR for 2 or 3 years. Would you call that shade Petty Blue?
That is definitely Petty Blue.
Look at the engine.
Who's even signed it?
They're like blue.
King. And then you got the rear wing, which they're known for on the back. Wow. That's awesome. And then not quite the safety things they had in the modern day NASCAR we just looked at.
The Motley used to be 2 seats in it.
Kind of old school. They taped their own steering wheels in those days.
That's because if it catches on fire.
Check me in the comments, but I believe these dominated NASCAR for 2 or 3 years, like 69, 70, 71, something like that. There's 2 different models, Superbird and another model, and then they were outlawed because they just won too many times in NASCAR. And I believe they had an advantage on the super speedways, Daytona and Talladega, with that big wing on the back. I believe Buddy Baker drove one to a speed record too, a super at Talladega, but
This car was worse than that car.
we're gonna go to the last room here. These are some more vintage cars, I'll call it. 32 Ford Model 18 pickup. Was it Henry Ford that said you can have any color you want as long as it's black? '34 Chrysler. We have a great variety of cars here. It's not the biggest car museum I've ever been to, but there's a very good variety here, as hopefully you've seen in the video. Everything from an F40 to 2022 F1 car to a Woody Wagon Room to NASCARs to one-of-a-kind cars, that precursor to the minivan we saw earlier. Very unique. A unique collection, that's what I call it. Another Kaiser Roadster. This is a James Bond-esque here. White, red leather interior, or maybe a burnt leather, orange red. Ooh, sliding doors. You don't see that a lot. Bond, James Bond. Fraser, Manhattan. Much bigger car here. From the 50s. Loving that hood ornament. Let's get a good look at that. Like that color, kind of a forest green. Headlights kind of pop out a little bit. Wow, they were the world's 4th largest auto manufacturer at a point. Original price $3,000. Wow. That is a beautiful shade of green. I hope that comes through on the video. With the white top. Here's an Edson convertible from '59.
That's my car.
It's your car?
That's my car.
Wow. This car is super, super long. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but long back end. I mean, that trunk would probably fit. I don't know how much stuff in that trunk back there. The inside, you get the bench seating, aqua and white leather. Got a full bench in the back. And then, like I said, a really huge back end of the car here. There's a Mercury 8 that James Dean, same model James Dean appeared in a Rebel Without a Cause. The Cadillac 62 series convertible. Let me read that. Wow, what a beautiful car. Another one, I should say. Got the fins on the back, rocking it out. Another very long car. Can't even get it all in one shot. It's just like a parade show car in its day. Got this big back people could sit up on.
Absolutely.
36 coupe pickup. Depression era, so they can use this as both a truck and a car. Interesting. Got the huge car, and then wait for it. You got the pickup in the back. So you wouldn't think this was a truck at all, or half of a truck from the front of it. I didn't. Interesting design. Half car, half truck. The forerunner of the El Camino. And this is the last car we haven't seen here. Packard Super 8 180. Just amazing here. Everything in this room. And this is where we came in. So many cars here. Like I said, it's not the biggest car museum, but you could spend a good half a day here easy. We have almost already. We've been here a couple hours. I'm gonna go back through and see what else, some details I might have missed. Goes from that end all the way down that way. And then here's the entrance, and then this is the room with some of the older cars. Wow, I love the Savoy Auto Museum. There's so much to do here, so many cars to see. Plan a half day, come on out. It's Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5, closed Mondays. But what a breadth of automobile collection here in Cartersville, Georgia. Everything from F1 cars, Indy cars, NASCARs, the classic Woody wagons. I loved all the Woody wagons, to some classic cars from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Just enjoyed it so much, and look forward to coming back. They rotate the cars through every so often. So come on out if you're in the area. It's in Cartersville, Georgia. If you enjoy car museums, you want to see more, give the video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment. What was your favorite car today? Until the next adventure, may the adventures be with you.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and
Ringing a bell.
so you'll be notified of our next upload. And as always, may the adventures be with you.